In this very video, I want to show you quickly how you can start a lucrative business here in Nigeria. Now, before you start a business, you need to sit down and count the cost. And before you start a business, there are diverse steps that you need to put into consideration. In this very video, I want to show you first thing you need to put into consideration is you need to evaluate yourself. It's not about saying I want to start a business. Evaluate yourself. And in evaluating yourself, ask yourself these questions. After asking yourself these questions, if your answers to these questions are yes, then you can start and you are capable of starting a business. Now, the first question is, do you have what it takes to manage a team? Do you have what it takes to manage a team? Because so many things that is attached to it. Do you get it? Now, second question is, do you have the skill to do this business? Because it's not about you starting the business. You need to have a skill concerning that business, and that is the reason why sometimes you need to sit under somebody that knows much about the very business you want to start or the niche you want to venture into, so that the person might coach you and give you orientation on what you need in that very field. Do you get it? Now, thirdly, the capital needed for this business is very, very essential. Without capital, you cannot start up this business. Without capital, you cannot start it up. And you need passion and motivation. Now, what Mr. A is doing and is excelling in it and having results is because he's having this passion for it and is having motivation daily for it. Now, you might want to start that same business because you are seeing the result and you are not getting that same result Mr. A is getting. This is because you started because you are having this feeling that you, or this nudge that I want to just start this business without knowing that it's all about you having passion for it. So without this passion, you cannot continue. This is what actually drives you. This is actually what fuels the business. It is passion that fuels the business. Do you get it? Now, secondly, what you need to put into consideration is you need to have a business idea. And that's the reason why when I started this video, I was telling you that you need to sit under somebody that knows very much about this business ideas. Now, before you start a business, you need to know the challenge at hand in that very locality that you are, that very environment that you are, the problem that is at hand, and this business you are starting, the product you want to be producing will be a solution to that problem, to the people around that environment. Do you get it? So you don't just want to just start a business in a particular area where you know that they don't need what you're about to start or what you're about to offer them. Do you get it? Thirdly, what you should put into consideration is this: you need to also do market research. Now, there is what we call market research in business, and even business startups will want to do it very well. Those that already in business and have stayed long in business are still doing business research. Now, this business research will help you know what is trending, what is on ground, what is needed. Do you understand what is needed? Now, without you coming up with this market research, you don't know the latest thing or what the potential clients need. You will not know. Or market research will make you know the demand in that very area at a particular period of time. So without research, you don't know the demand. You just want to just start the business, and you see that people are not actually patronizing it the way you want it. And also, it might be that in that very area, you did not do market research very well, and the competition in that very place is very strong, like a very strong competition that you that are just coming up with little capital cannot withstand the competition that is out there. So you want to know, is the competition very strong in that area? If it is very strong, you need to check out and look out for any other business too. Now, the other thing you should put into consideration is the funding. Now, without capital, you cannot start a business. Forget the fact that some persons will tell you that you can start a business with little or no capital whatsoever. You need capital. If it is actually a business for real, you need capital for you to start up that business. So now, the ways you can get capital, you can actually seek for grants, loan, and other things like that. But if you know it is not a long-term business, I don't advise you to go seeking for loan, because it might end up you struggling to pay back or whatsoever. Now, even banks now, they will not want to give loan if that business is not a very rigid business that will in the long term bring large ROI. Do you get it? So now you need to do what? Do all these things and make sure they are in place. Now the next thing again you need to put into consideration is you registering the business. The rigidness of your business is when it is registered. Do you get it? When your business is registered, people will not want to just come and start talking anyhow, saying anyhow, this business is already registered, so they don't want to patronize it. So the validity and the rigidness of your business is when it's registered. So when it's registered, people will know that they are doing business with you legally and they are safe doing business with you. Now your potential clients are very skeptical. They might come to you and they feel like, this business is not registered, so if I should come here, I end up maybe being duped or whatsoever. So they are very careful to go into that area and get duped and their money is gone. You get it? So when your business is registered, they know that they have where they will run to when something happens. Now you can make your business get registered in the federal level like the CAC, and in the local level the Nigeria business commerce. Like you can make it in a very local level and you can register in a federal level. So in the federal level, it's actually as your business grow, so you feel like it is not in a very local way anymore. It is growing, advancing, and it needs to go off in a federal level. So now all this consideration is what you should put in place if you really want to start your business. Having the idea of the business is not enough. Having that idea is not enough. All these things need to be in place, because if all these things are not in place, you might just start and you get tired along the way, and there are no strategies, there are no things that are putting in place. You are not trying to fix things when they need to be fixed, because why? You don't have the technical know-how to do it. And this is the reason why if you start and the tools you need or the resources you need are not in place before you start, you might get stuck along the way. Do you get it? Nobody wants to go to the farm not prepared. You're going to the farm with your cutlass, your hoe, or whatsoever. You will not just go without anything, because you don't want to go there and just stand, because when you stand, nothing will just come as results. Do you get it? So you need to put all these resources in place. Now in the next video, I'll be sharing a series on businesses, on how you can do well in your business and scale high in your business. Do you get it? Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that. And if this is your first time, also hit the notification bell so that when the next video will be coming up, you'll be aware. This is for the success of your business. This is for the upliftment of your business. So don't forget to share this video too. Cheers. Thank you.